Welcome back to the Big Slice Music Show here on That's Manchester TV. I'm still your host for the evening, following still a Ramsbottom special. We've got some great guests with me this evening, kind of backstage, front stage. They've just finished a great set. It's the band Skies. I'm joined by Jericho and Ali. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, really good, thanks.
I mean, it's the first time I've seen you tonight. You've seen you live anyway. I've listened to your music before today. So energetic for a duo. To see two people have that sort of energy on stage is massive. I mean, that must have took a lot of work to bring that together, though. No?
Yeah. Well, it was sort of just it's come down to just ease, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we started as a 5-piece, built what we were doing around that, and then we slowly just it's touring. You need as little dragging you down as possible. So we sort of went for the 2-piece thing, but build up the sounds and everything like that. It's just been hard work, and I think we're there.
Yeah. But I mean, the sound is huge. I mean, you sometimes see duos, and it's a bit of a risk because you're thinking, are we going to fill a stage? And I've seen people, to be honest, not do it very successfully. I mean, you do use a lot of loops and a lot of samples to keep that pace of the set, though. Has that took a lot of work to bring that together for you guys?
Well, when we started out, Bastille were just coming out, and they just really inspired us. So that's why we started off with quite a lot of band members. Jez was a synth player, and I've always played guitar. And then it's just kind of developed from there. And then when we went down to 2-piece, because we were kind of inspired by 21 Pilots, who, they're not afraid to just have a track going and not have the synths there. So we just thought, well, why can't we do that and just be able to kind of play the instruments we want to play, but still have the sound we want.
So, Jez, you bring the music together, you write it.
Yeah.
I mean, lyrically, Ali, are you involved in that process as well?
Yeah, so it's quite a good 50-50 split. I'll start writing the songs, and then I'll just on my guitar and just come up with the basic melodies, all the lyrics. I'm just obsessed with lyrics, just love them. And then I'll just give it to Jez, and then he'll do stuff to it, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know, it just doesn't fit with what I thought, and he just has a nightmare. And then he'll hit on something, and I'll be like, no, I just love it, it's perfect, and then we'll just both really happy, and then that's when the song's finished. So
I mean, there's a lot of great lyrics in there. There's a lot of upbeat music as well. What sort of influences are kind of drawing your music together, though? Is it kind of their influence collide between yourselves, or is it some sort of synergy between you?
Yeah, we literally realised this a year ago or so. We were like, we wouldn't be making this music if we weren't doing this together. So yeah, her influence is I don't know.
what's that yours?
Yeah, I mean, I love Bombay Bicycle Club.
You don't want to commit then?
No, I didn't want to say the wrong thing and you don't get a slap around the face. No, I'm really
Just gonna kick off here.
Yeah. Where's that taser? We got I'm into. I like 21 Pilots. For me, just musically, they're very energetic, and if we can build towards something like that, that's great. And then just the risks that Bombay Bicycle Club take with sampling and stuff. I just love a big sound, a big Paramore kind of sound with all the bells and whistles that you expect from a produced track. So I try and do that.
Yeah. So what about you then, Ali? What kind of draws influence into your band with Skies?
I think I was in a band before, and I was really inspired by Mumford & Sons then. I just loved how epic everything got. But they did epic in a different way than what we're trying to do. It's all acoustic and, that kind of thing. So I just really drew from that. And then we've just ended up I don't know why, but we just want to make big music. So that's kind of what we're trying to do.
Right, what gets us going? What makes us excited is...
I feel something. I just want... when I listen to it, I want to be I don't know, I just felt something, and we want people to do the same, I guess. So.
It's being a 2-piece and making that sound as big as it is, and it's a huge sound, it's a massive presence. You don't feel like you're lacking anything. It's a lot more work just for the 2 of you, though, to bring that together.
I think what we found, today was our first 45-minute set, and keeping the audience engaged in between songs, in the songs. We know we're looking at people, but yeah, it's definitely just having the two of us to bounce off, and we're looking at each other you say something, go on, you say something.
It's somewhat a bit easy because you've got less people to kind of put things by with regard to the sound and the lyrics and stuff, just because it's the two of you. Is that right?
Yeah, no, actually, it's harder because we both were like the frontmen of a band, so we both have. Well, I was before, and Ali is obviously now, and so we both have that real like passion over what we're doing, and it pulls so much, and everything is so difficult, but it's difficult because the end result. Yeah. We put the effort
So you're
in.
both having that tussle, but you're both going in the same direction.
A lot of bands, even 4 or 5 piece bands, I think it's usually 1 or 2 people that are like the key members that really lead the band. So because it's just us two and we're both like that, I think. But I would hate to be in a band where there's 2 people that don't really care or don't lead. So I think, it can be difficult at times, but it's because we both just care so much, and we always do find a compromise. And that's our bottom line. So if we always find a compromise, then it's
a healthy place to be, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's cool. But yeah, I think when you're passionate about something, it would be weird if you didn't disagree. So it's good.
Yeah. What's next for you guys then towards the end of the year? I believe you got a gig coming up in Camden quite soon as well.
Yeah, we've got the old plug. We got a.
Here we go.
Right. We got a headline show coming up. Our first
big one though.
Yeah, at Camden Assembly. It was the Barfly in London. And yeah, we're sort of going through the process of setting up, making the show as good as possible, and so we're trying to add little bits, this and that, to make it different to what people would usually expect at one of our shows.
So where's the best place to find your music? Where you're most active on social media, and to kind of have a talk to you? What's the best place? Twitter, Facebook?
The website there, which is www.skies.band. So on there, all of our socials are on there. You got to sign up to our mailing list so we can spam you. Just head to the site, or we're obviously on Facebook, Twitter, everything. So yeah, just check it out.
Just said he's more of a ham man, not a spam man on stage. You said you want to spam people to ham people.
Yeah, definite hamper. We hamper people, not spam.
No, Ali, it's been an absolute pleasure. Jez, thank you very much for coming onto the show anyway.
No worries.
Good luck with Camden. I'm sure it'll be a massive success, and we hope to see you in Manchester real soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
This has been the Big Slice Music Show. I've been Paul Owen. These guys have been amazing. I'm still at Ramsbottom Festival this evening, or this afternoon, should I say. The sun is still shining. I am joined by Sound of the Sirens. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Hello.
So it's Anna and Abby.
With a H, but it doesn't matter without
Abby.
either.
Yeah.
And that way round.
Yeah. Abby.
Hannah.
Okay, so I'm going to get it wrong, it's fine. Yeah, we've had loads of Strongbow. So, you ladies from Exeter, you're really busy at the moment. You've come up to Ramsbottom Festival. You're just not stopping gigging at the moment. It's a busy time for you guys.
Yeah, it has been amazing. Just non-stop this summer. This is our last one of the whole year. Yeah. So we just want next year to come around.
Yeah. Best describing your music, it's proper stomping, folk, rock music, isn't it? Just the both of you, but there's such a presence on stage. It's a massive sound, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we can get bigger. I think for 2 girls we can still up the game a little bit. And I do think people sort of see 2 girls coming on stage, 2 guitars, and thinking it's going to be, like I would as well, that it's going to be quite gentle.
There's no wilting flowers, up there. You've really got a presence.
Well, that's what we're trying to get. But yeah, we love a bit of percussion, and yeah, we're just one step away from a one-man band and things on our shoulders and horns in our armpits and stuff on our back. We're nearly there.
You mentioned one of the tracks in there. There's you signed a petition for kind of mental health and things like that.
So yeah, this has been something that's we've really linked to over the last few months. It's a lady called Laura Darrell, who was just very open and very public about her own struggles and battles with mental health. And she started a petition where she just wrote #ItAffectsMe on a post-it, put it on her head and shared it on her Facebook page. Wow. And it went viral. And within a week she was kind of on ITV, and it just went everywhere. And people have really connected to it. She has a group where people are sharing, and she's got this petition to get mental health awareness to be something that is spoken about in primary school education, which we just have linked to and followed her sort of journey through this. We think it's amazing. Yeah.
And you wrote a song for that reason. Is that the reason why you wrote that song, or was that song already there and you kind of championed the cause?
Well, it was going on at the time, so we started to write the song. We found her sort of cause that she was working on, and it just seemed to link, and then it developed from there, and then we shared it with her and said, you've really inspired us and we've come up with this. So it's kind of, we haven't given it to her, but it absolutely
kind of ended up inspiring together.
Yeah, we just think what she's doing is amazing. Yeah.
So what's next for you guys? You got a date in October. 14th or 15th of October in Manchester.
15th.
15th of October. I've done my homework, nearly. So, I mean, that's in Manchester Deaf Institute, am I right in saying that?
Yeah. And the night before we're in Bush Hall in London, but our Manchester gig is on the 15th. And then we have a new album coming out in January, so we'll be then touring that, and we'll be back Manchester way again and up north. This is like really far up north for us in Devon. We've like
You get nosebleeds, you come in this far, no?
we like shake going up the motorway. We're like, oh, north, we're leaving home. But yeah, we love it.
Okay, this is definitely our last song. We have to make it 2 minutes long.
We'll just sing it really fast, really, really fast.
In fact, this is the last song of our summer. Hopefully they'll have us back next year and we'll see you there.
We're playing in, I think our closest gig to here is Manchester in October. I want to say the 14th or 15th, but it's all on our website. So perhaps we might see some of you there. That would be really nice.
Well, ladies, Hannah, Abby, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to your date in October, to your gig when you come to Manchester. Where's the best place to find your music?
Probably Facebook. We're most active
On there, yeah.
On Twitter, Instagram, and then you can find music on Spotify and things like that.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, the website's soundofthesirens.net, and there's links to everything there. Join our mailing list, actually. This is something we're going to do. We're going to start a blog.
Let's plug it.
Yeah, we're going to... This is our homework. So now that I've said this, we have to make this happen. So
This is so got to happen now, you know?
So go on our website, find our mailing list, sign up, and I promise we will blog.
We've been saying this for 7 years.
Yeah.
We'll make this happen now, won't we? We'll have some more Strong Go and have a talk about it.
Yeah. We need
Fantastic. Well, ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for taking the time out at Ramsbottom Festival anyway. I'll see you real soon.
Yay, thank you to you guys.
Thank you, guys. Amazing. Let's go. Ready to all sound.
Thank you, sound guys.
Welcome to the Big Slice Music Show here on That's Manchester TV. Please get in touch with the show, #That'sTV and @Slice Music Show. If you want to get in touch with myself and the band, I'm joined by the Glass Caves. They've just come off stage in a smaller stage, absolutely smashed it, was rammed at the stage. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, mate.
I mean, I've been a big fan of your music for a few years now. I just kind of told you off camera, I've stalked you a little bit, to be fair.
You had posters of us in your room.
I thought I wasn't going to talk about that on it.
All right, sorry.
But it's like, I seen you guys in Sale at the pop-up festival, absolutely smashed it. It was like, the energy you see on stage for you guys is fantastic. I mean, you're from Pontefract, you're playing at Ramsbottom Festival. I mean, your music has grown and grown though, hasn't it, for such a period of time?
Yeah, mate, over time, busking's really helped. We've been from like nothing, we busked non-stop, really hardcore busking, and now what we're talking, 13,000 people liking us on Facebook. I mean, we've built it ourselves, and it's pretty mint.
I mean, if we can go through kind of who does what in the band. You're the front man, you do vocals, and who else does what in the band?
Connor, lead guitar. Aye. And fashionista. Elliot, the drummer. And then we got Will, plays bass.
But your reach is beyond Pontefract, beyond Manchester. It's going UK wide now, though, isn't it?
Mate, I'd like to think so. I mean, we did our last tour we did without any busking, no promotion, and it filled out, and we loved it, to be honest. It's like snowballing, mate. Yeah. I mean, a few people tell more people, and that's how it's going. So it's only positive. There's
a lot of energy in it, though. It was like, if I can come to yourself, it was like I was on my iPod. I actually said off air. I was listening to music on the way into Manchester, and I walked down Market Street, and there you are busking. I mean, what do you get from busking, and how important is that for you guys?
It works really well for when we're writing new material, and we can sort of test that on the streets before we even start gigging it sometimes. It's really good for the reaction you get from it. And I mean, you suppose you learn the song a bit more, because when a song's new, you don't quite know it yet. But the more we play it and when we busk it, you sort of you learn sort of what the song's gonna become in a way, and it's just good to get, like I said, that reaction and see if people are digging it or not.
You're going UK wide. You've been on Dermot O'Leary's show as well. I mean, how does that feel to kind of get that recognition from such a mainstream kind of from the BBC for you guys?
It's great, mate. Yeah, the Dermot was were genius, mate. Such a nice fella. I mean, it were a bit nerve-wracking. We're playing live in front of, like, what is it, 3 million audience, something mad like that.
Jesus.
And I'm singing Walking on the Moon, which is about 2 notes above my range. So I was fine until about
No one needs to know that.
5 a.m. that morning, and I was like, oh dear. This is...
I were actually playing steel drums as well, and I've never played steel drums before.
First time on Dim Old Airy Show.
Yeah, like nailing it. Well, kind of nailing it.
So, I mean, for you guys, your music talks for itself. Your presence does, your top boys. I mean, what's next for you guys? You've achieved so much in such a period of time. I have been following you. I've got your music on my iPod. What's next then? What can come next for you boys?
Yeah, we're writing a second record. That's what we're investing a lot of time in at the minute, and yeah, just sculpting a new record, a new release, and coming out with a bang. So yeah, just look forward to that new record.
So is it a new EP or is it an album, or do you prefer to release the music through singles? Or
Yeah, we're not 100% sure yet, but whatever it is, it's going to be good, mate. That's all I can say.
You've just come off stage in the smaller rooms on the stage. It's been a fantastic gig. Do you enjoy it? Was it a good gig?
Hey, honestly, we all came off and we said, loved that. They've really...
Do you always say that, or did you really love it?
Don't always say that. I mean, we've played gigs when there's 6 people in there, and it's a nightmare, mate.
Yeah.
But it were Ramsbottom, and
Ramsbottom.
yeah.
Oh, yes, clever.
And we just had a great
Is
time,
he always this cheesy? Is he?
mate. Yeah, honestly, it genius gig. Loved it.
It's a great venue to play. I mean, you know, the artists that have got Julian Coop on the stage at the moment. You guys have played a great gig tonight. You couldn't move inside there, could you? So I mean, you guys have got some new music coming out in October.
Yeah, about mid-October we've got a new single coming out. It's titled "Do You Have a Name?"
Do I have a name?
Yeah.
Is that the title of it?
That's the name. Yeah, that's the title. That's right. And that's coming out mid-October. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one.
So I mean, a lot of bands kind of these days release singles, and they're always a bit reluctant to release albums. How are you guys finding it in, multimedia? It's always fast-paced. You do an album, then you're going to be sat on nothing for such a period of time. Are you working better towards singles and then EPs on albums? What's working?
I think it's just a case of not letting everything go too quiet while you're writing an album. So it's nice maybe, because I mean you can release singles and still have them on the album that you're going to release in a year's time, but it's just a case of keeping fans happy, keeping the band rolling on, but we are busy just finishing it off, writing it now, so it's just get people excited about the album.
Has it got as much energy as all your other music, like This Road and Summer Lover? Has it got the same sort of pace? Is it always going to be like that?
It's a little bit
Similar vein as Summer Lover this one.
It is similar. We've kind of tried to strip it back a little bit. What we got from like busking, what we were saying earlier, is the songs were stripped back, and in some ways we all sort of listened back to that and then what the first album was like and kind of liked how stripped back it was. Not so much all acoustic, but so this time around we're just trying to like bring things back a little bit and let the song breathe for itself rather than filling it out so much. But yeah, it's similar, it's big. We like
You got a release date for that yet? Or?
For the single, not yet. No, not for the album.
Get on your Twitter, the best place to find that, or where you're most present.
Facebook, Twitter.
We like that. So, this is the Big Slice music show. A big slice of great new music. If you used to be a cake, what sort of cake would you be? And why?
It has to be carrot cake, mate. I can't eat any other. It's the most calorie dense. That's why I go for that.
Because it's got a few veggies in there.
A few veggies in there and plenty of oil, mate. It's my favourite.
I'm impressed. And moving on.
See, like, I love cake, like, a lot. Like, more than I probably...
You're really serious about the cake.
It's a serious problem. Some might say, like, I love it. And I had this cake the other day, and it was pistachio and olive oil. And it was absolutely beautiful. I would have probably picked carrot cake.
What sort of cake would it be classed as? Like, you got carrot cake, I mean...
Just a cake, like...
A nut cake. A nut cake.
Well, if we're going to put it in a category, like, nut cake's probably the right category, yeah. Like, veg cake, carrot cake,
nutty, mate.
nut cake's pistachio.
Definitely Pontifrac, innit? What about yourself?
You might have to help me out with the technicalities of what I like.
Don't say Jaffa cake. We're not in with Jaffa cake. That's a cop-out.
It
What is it? So like, I'm a fan of cheesecake, but when it's like the lemon, the key lime, what's that? What's it? Key lime pie.
Key lime pie.
Key lime pie.
But that's cheesecake.
Pie is like technically a cake.
Pie is like steak and that.
He said if we were a cake, what would we be? No, not your favourite cake.
Key lime pie, I'd be.
As a band, you'd be a key lime pie.
Elliot would definitely be a Jaffa cake.
As a band, I think we'd be a Pontefract cake.
Oh! He's nailed that. Wow. What's a Pontefract cake, Will?
What's a Pontefract cake?
Come on.
I should have done my research, shouldn't I?
It's like a little licorice sweet.
It's not even a cake.
Yeah,
licorice.
Pontefract is the home of licorice.
Yeah.
And, like, we've got
A connoisseur. That sounds like a real connoisseur. It's like a real connoisseur of wine. It's like the Pontefract cake.
I don't even like them, but we've been
Dermot grilled us on the licorice and we kind of crumbled a bit because he
What
asked
did he
us.
say?
He
You're
asked
not doing your own work on your licorice.
He was like, "Oh, Pontefract's famous for licorice, why, and all this, and something." I found out now it's something about Spanish monks, but I don't have a clue. I was saying something about.
Pontefract, did they get that far? You made this stuff up.
I live on Monkton Drive, so that ties in.
You live as monks eating Pontefract cakes.
We'd have to beat that out.
Sorry, that's.
You should be a front man.
Sorry.
So I mean, for you guys, you've enjoyed a lot of success. You've really gotten on some good bills now. You know, kind of what can be next for like the rest of 2016 and 17. Ideally for you guys, are you signed or?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we'd love a big label to jump on board, splash some cash. I mean, throw some contacts. Ideally, we want to be like doing some sort of headline festival on the moon, something big.
On the moon. I've heard that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, that's maybe it was me.
It's
We met.
we might have met. At
Something
another
big,
line.
mate. Something big.
So
we
I mean-
just want to get big, you know. What I mean?
I'm surprised you're not signed, to be completely honest, because like how much energy you've got and how much momentum your music has had.
Yeah.
Not just in Manchester, not just in Pontefract, but just out the UK and on the BBC and on That's Manchester Tonight, obviously. It was like, where would you like to be? Because a big label could really swallow you up,
Oh yeah.
which would be ideal.
Yeah.
But would it?
I think it's. Oh, go on.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag, mate, isn't it? I mean, who can predict the future of who's going to be big next? You just have to keep writing tunes. If you're lucky, you land on the right timing. You either go massive or you fizzle out. I mean, at this point, we've done it all ourselves.
I think
And it's a DIY project, so
I think there's no like right or wrong way to do it. You look at how many bands have come through, like there's no set like formula. Because if there were, like people do it, so I think you've just got to make your own way to do it. If that's with or without a label, whatever it is, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
No, it's true, and I think what I've seen in the years I've been involved in music is like there's no set film. You do X, Y, and Z, and you may get that result. But you just got to keep doing it because you love it, writing the music you love, which you guys do, don't you? So,
Mate,
you know, so the new music, and where's the best place to get hold of you guys?
we're playing.
From on a high street in Manchester.
We're playing Leeds. We're playing Manchester, the Brit Project, as you mentioned.
Okay,
That's massive gig.
It's
We're
next
looking
Saturday.
forward to it. Next Saturday, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Sheffield. We've got London, Ambuca. Where else we got?
Edinburgh and Glasgow.
Yeah, we're going to Scotland next week. We always love a bit of Scotland, mate.
It always goes off in Scotland.
Deep fried Mars bars.
Haggis for breakfast.
Haggis.
Oh, you're gonna live the dream.
First time in Wales as well. We're venturing to
yeah.
Cardiff, Bristol. We've never been down there, so we'll have to.
How did you go down? Have you got a gig planned in Cardiff?
Yeah, it's on the tour, so we're touring through October with this single. So yeah, going to Cardiff and that for the first time. So Wales, we'll see how it compares.
It's going to be amazing. Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure and an honour to talk to you. Oh, we got a lot of love going on. Come on, let's get the love. Oh, come on. This has been the Big Slice Music Show on That's Manchester TV. These have been the Glass Caves legends. I'll see you next week.